guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby if you are new, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be somewhat of a TTC update slash like 2-week wait symptoms. Right now I am supposed to start on somewhere between Saturday and Monday, and I know that sounds crazy, like that's a big stretch, but it really varies for me. So Monday at the latest, and I'm not going to test until Monday probably. So as far as the TTC update, we are in our 7th cycle of trying since I got my A1C down to a 6.2, which is, they told me whenever I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes after almost a year of trying. So after a year of trying with 4 miscarriages, I was finally diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I did a whole video on all of that, so if you'd like to see that, I'll put it up in the cards and in the description box below. But yeah, after a year, they found out I have type 1 diabetes, and it took me 3 months to get my A1C down to a 6.2 after they said it would take me at least 8 months. 6 to 8 months, possibly a year, it just depended. But I did it in about 3.5 months, and we've been trying officially since then, so 7 months now, and nothing yet. Which was okay to an extent because we just went on a cruise, and I would not have been able to go if I had gotten pregnant. So it was okay, but now it's like, what's going on? So I think we hit this cycle pretty well considering we were on the cruise in the middle of it, but so we'll see. I'm still very hopeful and still praying that it's possible, but if after this cycle, if this cycle is a fail, then I would say that I'm going to go back to my doctor and ask for more help, because I'm doing everything I can, everything I've been told to do as far as taking my prenatals, and I take a baby aspirin for a certain mutation that I have, as well as all my diabetes stuff. I stay on top of it about 100%. Of course, you know, everybody has bad days and stuff like that, so, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well. I just had my A1C checked a couple weeks ago, and it is still a 6.2, so I've maintained it for about 6 months now. And yeah, so that's pretty much the update as far as that. We are just hanging in here. It's definitely frustrating, and it's definitely like worrying me that it's never going to happen, but I'm not gonna give up until they tell me to, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm only 22, I'll be 23 in January, so while I'm young, I'm gonna fight for it, but if it's taken this long to have one, then how long is it gonna take to have more? And so it makes it frustrating. So I think our goal is to just at least have one of our own, and we'll obviously definitely try for more than that, but at the same time, I'm not going to put myself through what we've gone through now as far as the stress and the, like, I wouldn't say depression, because I'm not depressed about it, but I'm definitely frustrated and sad. Sad is a good word. I don't think I'm to the point of depression by any means, but it's definitely very sad for me, and I get really upset easily about it, especially around other babies, or just, you know, seeing all these people having these babies just like they're nothing, and then, you know, I'm over here struggling, working my butt off, and it's still not working. So that is that. And like I said, if we have one and we try for more and it's just too much, then we are definitely open to looking into adoption. There's tons of babies out there that are brought into this world by the wrong people, and I'm totally down for adoption. That's definitely an option, as well as like foster care. I would love to be a foster parent, honestly. Dwight's not 100% on board with that, just because it's the fear of, you might not have them forever. You might not ever get to adopt them when you foster them, but we would want to foster like babies and younger children. That way, if we do adopt them, you know, we have them for a majority of their life, and it's not like drastic changes and craziness like that. So yeah, now we'll jump into kind of, I guess, like symptoms that I'm having right now. Last cycle was definitely a very weird cycle. I'm gonna go ahead and explain that first. Last cycle, I tested probably like 6 days before I was supposed to start, and I got positives. Like, very faint, obvious, you know, they were faint, but they were obviously lines there and whatnot. But then as we progressed on, they went away. So I'm not 100% sure what that was, but I don't know. It was definitely weird. And then my period was only like 4 days, 3.5 to 4 days. Like, it was really short and really weird, but yeah. So this cycle, I didn't take ovulation tests because I was on the cruise for a lot of it, and I just thought maybe we just won't stress that much about it this month and we'll just see what happens. So as of today, I've had a little bit of nausea like over the last couple days, here and there. Not like, some of it's been in the morning, some of it's been midday and whatnot, and some of it's been right before I go to bed. And that's when I was pregnant before. That was the worst part, was at night around bedtime was when I was the most sick. And I'm out of breath and I haven't done anything, so like being out of breath right now is kind of weird, but I wouldn't say it could be a symptom. I don't know. I think that would be too early of a symptom. Like, that's a weird symptom to me to have really early on, but I guess it might be possible. I was watching the Fitzgeralds, and she just announced that she was pregnant, and one of her symptoms that she said early on that she just knew right off the bat that she had with her first child too was vivid dreams. And over the last couple nights, I've had some really, really like vivid dreams. Like, I don't normally dream, and I haven't dreamed in a while, and then all of a sudden, like last night and the night before is when I really started noticing it, the night before, and then that happened again last night. And so I just thought that was kind of weird. I've never had that as a symptom of pregnancy before, but hearing her say that and then it happening to me is kind of like, that's interesting. So other than that, I've had some cramping today a little bit and yesterday a little bit, and I think Saturday I had some cramping as well. Sorry, my voice is going in and out. But other than that, not really too many symptoms. I did have a headache for a couple days, but that was like last week, and so I don't necessarily think that has anything to do with it. But anything's possible, I guess. So not very many symptoms, but enough that don't lead up to me getting my period. Like, they're not my period symptoms or anything that happens before I get my period. So yeah, so we're just in cycle 7 and just trying to hang in there. Like I said, so if this cycle is a fail, then I'm definitely going to go back to my doctor and try to figure something else out, because it is frustrating, and I just want to know if there's anything else that I can be doing, need to be doing, or anything like that. So yeah, I'm staying hopeful, I'm staying positive as much as I can, and we are just praying for our little rainbow baby, and hopefully it'll be soon. But if not, then we know that eventually it will be well worth the waiting that we are doing. So I guess that will be it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any suggestions or tips or comments, whatever, please leave them down below. Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.